What's going on, guys? This is the Red Rogue here with a quick little video on something I found useful for horrific visions. Basically, it's a WeakAura that tracks the effects of all the potions in the visions. If you haven't used them before, WeakAuras are basically part of the add-on WeakAuras, which lets you do tons of stuff in it, like tracking tons of buffs like Blade Flurry. I got a bar, it tracks Blade Flurry for me, goes down, eventually expires, has a nice little glow effect on it. You can do tons of stuff with it. The add-on itself comes with like a pre-made template system, so you can make really simple ones like this without even knowing how to code the WeakAura itself. It'll basically take care of it for you, but if you know how to do it, there's some really impressive ones out there. If you need to get WeakAuras, the actual add-on itself, the easiest way I know how to do it is through Twitch, if you have that, because basically it'll install all your add-ons directly into your add-ons folder for you. I'm not the biggest fan of tons of add-ons. I try to keep mine pretty minimalistic. WeakAuras is one of those few that I'll use even because it's just really useful. It's really impressive what you can do with WeakAuras. So this particular WeakAura I found on WeakAura.io, which is a very popular website for finding WeakAuras. This website has hundreds and hundreds of WeakAuras. It's nuts. This particular one that we're looking at today is Horrific Visions, Potion Note, whatever that means. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click Copy WeakAura Import String, go back to Game, type /WA to enter into the interface panel for the WeakAuras, and we're going to click the Import button up here. So we're just going to paste that in. It's going to ask us to import the group, which we'll click that. And now we'll have this widget over here. And with that, you can even do stuff to this from inside of the system with the editor over here in the group tab. You can change the scale of it, so if you want it bigger or smaller, I think it's a little too big inherently, so I bring mine down a little bit to like that size, and that looks pretty good. However, we're in Freehold. We're not in a vision, so the WeakAura is gone. Because it knows better. It knows not to be active outside of a vision, because there's no point for that to happen. But for the sake of this video, I'll show you that you can change the load parameters for this WeakAura and any WeakAura, really. This particular WeakAura is working on the zone ID criteria, so it knows that if you're in zone 1470 or 1469, which are both of the visions, it'll activate there. Here, we're currently in zone 895 ID, because that is Tier Guard sound. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 895 to our list of zone IDs, and we're going to close this. So now the WeakAura will be active even outside of a vision, which is completely useless other than to show that it can be used correctly. So, for instance, we're going to click on red. We're going to say our poison we found next to the guy sprawled out on the floor. Boom, red. So now we know red's the bad one, blue gives you sanity, purple's a defensive, black is healing, green's entirely useless because breathing fire is useless because it does like no damage. Never pick it up. It's literally not worth it. So we'll say, oh, I didn't mean to click red. I meant to click purple. Well, so if you click on it, it changes. So now purple's the poison, black gives you sanity, green's the defensive, red heals you, and blue's entirely useless now instead. Since it changes based on the vision you're in and it's random every time, boom. Click on any one of these, it'll shift it all around, and there you go. I'm going to be using this to record a 1-mask run of the dual madnesses, because I've already done my 3 through 5 masks, and I already recorded my 5-mask run, which I'll probably be using some footage for that in a couple videos. Mainly I want to get a 1-mask run recorded, so I can show you guys a couple tricks here and there that you can use in visions to sneak around, especially if you're a rogue. Literally, it's much easier to sneak and sap and blind and just get past everything without even having to fight it than it is to actually have to slog through everything. So I should hopefully have that video up in the near future. Anyways, this is the Red Rogue. I'll see you guys around.